Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Donnelly. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Chapman. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, Donnelly firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down now, it's Chapman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chapman, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Rowe. He finds his man. Complete. That's Wilson. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Rowe. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Off the play fake. Rowe. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Rowe eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man here. Complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Rowe. He finds his man. Complete. That's Wilson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Gregory. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is indeed good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Throwing to start the drive. Donnelly. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try and get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increase. Twice the distance now just to get a 1st down, and 1 less down to try and get it.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Chapman. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Donnelly. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. as he'll come on to kick this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And here now come the Falcons. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing to start the drive. Rowe. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Three yards remain for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Rowe. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Rowe. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Rowe. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. To throw on 2nd down. Rowe. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rowe, flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rowe. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So the Dolphins now down on the scoreboard. 1:54 on the clock. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fisher. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Back to throw. He's got room at the 30. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
To throw on 2nd down. Donnelly looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chapman. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
On first down, Donnelly. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll run on first down. Chapman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards remain on second down. Operating from the gun, Donnelly. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. Now a give, right side. It's Chapman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On second down now, it's Chapman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Looking to throw. Donnelly. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. He's done it. 1,000 career catches with that last reception.
I don't care what you've done in your life. How many things have you done 1,000 times of significance? How about this? With that catch, now closing in on the top 10 all-time in NFL history, a very significant achievement.
And this one is right through. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone, because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
Back to throw now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Rowe. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing on first down, Rowe. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Rowe. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Rowe. Caught, it's Wilson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to throw on second down. Rowe. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun. Rowe over the middle. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Rowe. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Dolphins are going to win this football game here in overtime. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Dolphins, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.